Hello and welcome to the Watering Hole. Thanks for checking out this clip. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that'll make the baby Jesus cry, and I know how much you guys love making the baby Jesus cry. No, okay. I still got actually two more stories I want to cover. Two.
Well,
I'm
I
doing
do
four
stories
stories
than I do tweets anyways, so.
All right, so Atheist reminds Democratic leaders we are the party of religious freedom. So, so the Democratic National Committee allowed an atheist to deliver a benediction at one of their meetings. And Hemant Mehta, friendly atheist, says, seems like the sort of thing prominent Democrats would avoid purely because of optics, because it could be fodder for criticism from conservatives. At Luigi Potter says, as a Georgian, I'm disputing the quite nice claim. Thank you, Luigi. Backing me up on that.
That's some beautiful scenery.
Last week, Sarah Levine, founder of Secular Strategies and program director for the Secular Democrats of America, spoke about the importance of actual religious freedom and why Democrats were uniquely suited to protect it. And then, rather than read how he introduced, I'm just going to play it, and then just.
Can I take my headphones off after this one?
Sure.
Yeah.
Should be.
You figured it out?
I now want to introduce Sarah Levin, our co-chair of the DNC's Interfaith Council, to deliver our benediction. Sarah proudly represents the secular community as a co-chair of the Democratic National Committee's Interfaith Council. In 2016, she facilitated the establishment of the first ever secular caucus in the Texas Democratic Party. Hold on up, Sarah. And worked with secular Democrats to get 3 secular policy resolutions incorporated into the party's platform. She helped us to pass a resolution in 2019 at the DNC that expressly welcomes religiously unaffiliated voters into the party, recognizing their values and historic marginalization. Please welcome our friend Sarah to deliver our benediction.
Yeah, so I'm not going to listen to the whole benediction here. It's 5 minutes, but to see an introduction like that at an official party meeting for the Democrats is like, tell me again that the Democrats and Republicans are the same. Like, could you imagine Republicans introducing an atheist by saying such amazing things about them and like listing the amazing accomplishments that they have?
I feel like you should have played like a side by side. This is her, and this is how a Democrat introduces their people or whatever.
Republican?
Yeah, that, you know what I'm saying.
Why does it need to be a benediction? Benediction isn't necessarily a prayer. So benediction is like, it's kind of the catch-all phrase for like blessing.
Freedom.
Sure. Say invocation might be a preferred word, but like still, like just imagine a Republican atheist being asked to give a speech. Would they get that kind of introduction?
No, but like they also lost me because I was like, oh my God, this is so long, please. Like,
yeah, but it's a friggin' DNC meeting. They're there, but
they're there just to like pat each other on the back.
Oh, my highlights went away. All right. So yeah, she mentioned that she's working with Reverend Gray, who is one of 14 clergy that's suing the state of Missouri to overturn its abortion ban. They're suing on the grounds that it violates Missouri state constitution, which calls for the separation of religion and government because abortion is a matter of religious freedom. Because when you listen to the Republicans who oppose abortion, it's always religious arguments. So it is them imposing their religion on the public. And so it's a matter of religious freedom. Dark Falcon says, hey, VR, what happened to your VTuber model? I used it for 1 week. I like it. I appreciate it. I'm not sure who did it for me. I know Cyrus told me and I could look it up at some point, but it's not going to be a regular thing. I might use it occasionally. But yeah. So yeah, she talked about how, like, you know, they're working together with religious leaders to fight against religious discrimination, where they try and impose their religious views on everybody.
Yep, I agree.
And she says, Reverend Gray, a devout, lifelong Christian who's been doing this work for longer than I've been alive, and I, a humanist, an atheist Jewish millennial, could not be more aligned when it comes to our understanding of religious freedom. And that shouldn't come as a surprise because interfaith work is not about shared beliefs. When you bring people of different belief systems together, you're not going to agree on matters of theology, but that's not the point. Interfaith work brings us together around our shared values. And she goes on to list, we value inherent worth and dignity of every human being. We share a desire to alleviate suffering and provide opportunities for everyone to thrive and prosper in our nation. We share a commitment to be good stewards of the planet that we have. And we share a commitment to fight with everything we've got to defend democracy itself. So, like, these are shared values that you should be able to agree on with people regardless of religion.
In my head, I'm trying to make my dream team. I kind of like this woman. So far, my dream team is all women. What's her name? You know her.
AOC?
Yes, AOC's on there. The other one. We were talking about her the other day with her whiteboard.
Oh, Katie Porter.
Oh, yeah. I would sit down and watch like the little shorts of her and just like scroll her. It's like, I love you. You know what? I am not one of those fangirls. Like, yeah, I love me some Ryan Reynolds, but I don't actually know if I would fangirl if I saw him in person. But like, I feel like if I saw Katie Porter, I'd be like, oh my God, that's her. Wow. Bring her my whiteboard marker. Can you please sign my boobs?
Sign my whiteboard.
It's right here.
Ugh. Yeah, so then she says, as Democrats, we embrace our diversity as a strength. We are a big tent party, big enough to include people of all faiths, of all spiritualities, and non-religious folks like me. We're not afraid of a changing religious landscape. We embrace it because we believe in a pluralistic democracy. We, the Democratic Party, are a party of religious freedom, and don't you think it's time that we take those words back from the GOP?
I feel like she got like lots of claps there.
Again, like, tell me again that both parties are the same.
I never once said that.
No, I know. Lots of people have told me that. I'm like, it's just a lesser of two evils, but they're both essentially the same. It's the same shit, different pile.
You know what? People say it's the lesser of two evils when the evils don't affect them.
Yeah, but even so, like, even if it is the lesser of two evils, it's the lesser by a lot.
Right, but that's what I'm saying because, like, let's say...
Like...
No, is my mouth moving?
Don't make me shove something in your mouth. Stop it from moving.
Damn it, I forgot. Oh, okay, so when they say the lesser of two evils, it's because they're not affected by these evils. So, like, when they do stuff like abortion rights, abortion doesn't affect them. So they don't see, like, oh, yeah, they're making sure that I have bodily autonomy because it doesn't affect them. So
when abortion does affect them, they're like, it's the people that have the resources to travel out of state that are okay saying, no, it should be illegal. Because, like, a lot of Republican women have gotten abortions.
But no, like, what I mean, I'm talking about the people that say it's the lesser of two evils. But it's...
Yeah. But, like, when one side is literally calling for, like, the genocide of trans people, and the other side is saying, hey, let's not
affect them. Being trans themselves or having a trans family member, trans friends, or just not caring about humanity, that doesn't affect them. So they don't add that into the weight of the lesser of two evils to be like, oh no, like, that's a big evil. It's...
Yeah, Loki's saying it's the lesser of two evils, but I'll take the status quo over outright fascism and Nazism any day. Absolutely. Like, yeah, like I said, it's the lesser of two evils, but one is lesser by a fucking lot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so then Hemming goes on to basically say that, like, he hopes the Democratic Party actually tries to appeal to secular voters and, like specifically to them, because they are a big block. Whiskey RPG, you basic. I was saying I need to rename that, but I feel like I don't want to now. Because it's fun calling all the people that give me money basic.
Every time you say RPG,
Whiskey RPG.
Yeah. I always hear RBG. Because I'm like, yeah, she'd be in my dream team too.
Yeah, so she also, in an email to Hemant, she said one DNC member who's a state legislator described herself as a Christian and said that she had never heard the shared values between people of faith and secular people articulated that way before, and that it resonated with her. So it's like, yeah, and that's important. So like he says, I hope Democratic candidates take a lesson from all this and explicitly reach out to non-religious voters in the years ahead by talking about the dangers of Christian nationalism and the importance of church-state separation. It's not just a one-way street, though. It's up to secular voters to prove that we can deliver for the candidates who aren't beholden to a particular religious group. If you aren't registered to vote yet, you should fix that immediately. And then that links to vote.gov.
Okay, hold on. Scroll up a little bit. Oh. I said a little bit. Stop. Okay. No, I just wanted to know what she said about between people of faith and secular people. I'm like, what do you like? Do people not think that we share values with them? Like, I'm just very confused.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. Atheism is very stigmatized, especially in the States. You think, like, people think that atheists are like a bunch of Satan worshiping evil people who want to murder babies. And so they don't think they share values. So like if they would actually like sit the fuck down and talk to us and realize we're just human beings.
Of the guy on the news where he was talking to like one of the people from the Satanic Church, and he's like, oh, name me one of your tenets, and then it was like, be kind and blah blah blah. He's like, oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it.
Have you not seen that video?
I probably have a long time ago.
I like that one.